What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck back with another Cowboys fans only episode. So you guys know the drill. You know the drill. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and join the notification gang. Somewhere down there, somewhere down there, somewhere down there. But man, oh man, oh man, things were going so good. Things were going so good. This past weekend, Cowboys fans, we were on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. We were thinking about Super Bowls. We were thinking about Everson Griffin and how nasty our defensive line was going to be. We were thinking about this amazing coaching staff that Mike McCarthy has put together. We was feeling good. And if you were on my stream last Friday, we had stars in our eyes. They had stars in our eyes. But sometimes the football gods just have a way of humbling us Cowboys fans and telling us, calm all that down. And so today we're back in training camp in Frisco, pads on, full go. We were excited. And since we can't be at training camp, we have to watch Twitter. We have to watch what James Slater is tweeting us to see what is going on to give us the play-by-play. Like I said, our grandparents used to listen by radio. We have to watch by Twitter. Get a few photos here and there, but nothing too detailed because cameras aren't allowed because we have a football coach in Dallas, and he's wanting to keep things to himself. It's different. It's different. It's something we're not accustomed to. I'm not accustomed to actually having a football coach in Dallas. I gotta adjust. So we're sitting there watching Twitter today, trying to get some feedback on everything going on, and then we get the news. Gerald McCoy is injured. He's down, and he's carried off the field. Yeah. And I guess there was some media debacle about this whole thing because the Cowboys reporters who were there, they weren't able to actually report the news, but somehow the news got out and Adam Schefter was able to report the news before the Cowboys reporter insiders were supposed to be able to report the news, and they were upset, and it was like, yeah, who cares about all that? Our guy is down. I don't care who I get the news from. I'm just mad that our guy is down. And I had high hopes for Gerald McCoy this season. I've been a big Gerald McCoy fan since he was back at OU. He's a great guy. I'm actually a battle rap fan. And so I know Gerald McCoy is big with the URL battle rap community as well. Hey, yo, Big Gerald, that's how you talk to your... So I was having high hopes for Gerald McCoy this season. And if you look back on my tweets, I actually predicted Gerald McCoy was going to be a Dallas Cowboy soon. But, Tuck be knowing. I'm going to change my name to that, Tuck be knowing. So I was really high on Gerald McCoy this year, and I thought he was going to bring a new dynamic that we desperately missed last year by not having a run stopper with our defense. I think him and Poe were great additions to our defensive line interior to beef things up. Even though Gerald McCoy did slim down this season, I think he was going to add, that speed and that adjustment in our interior defensive line. You add on Everson Griffin and DeMarcus Lawrence and Aldon Smith, it's going to just be nasty. But yeah, so it was originally reported that it was an ACL tear, but it looks like there was something with his quad. It was a tendon in his quad that he tore, so he's out for the full season. And it's a huge blow. I think it's a huge blow for Cowboys fans as far as morale is concerned. Now, I wouldn't say on the field, per se, it's going to, our season's not over. I'm not like some Cowboys fans today who are pressing the panic button. Oh my God, season's over. Nah, I wasn't doing all that. I was just upset a great guy and a great leader like Gerald McCoy was actually gone down because he worked so hard to be a Dallas Cowboy. And I feel like he was tremendously excited about being a part of the franchise. So I was excited to see what he was going to bring along with his leadership. So, I wasn't pressing the panic button as far as from a football perspective, because if you watched their show last Friday night, lots of everyone in the chat, we broke down the depth of this defensive line, and we have so many different moving pieces. We're really coming down to, was it going to be Dorrance Armstrong going to make the team, or was it going to be Randy Gregory? We're going to sit back. So we have more than enough depth. I believe Tyron Crawford moves that slot originally for the starting position. I think he might be backed up by Tristan Hill or Neville Gallimore. It really just depends on how they're going to maneuver in the interior. And there's also been talks of us moving to a 3-4. So I think there's different things that Mike Nolan and his defensive staff can bring to the table to make sure they're accommodating the defense and making sure they're not taking a huge loss. due to this Gerald McCoy thing. But losing a player like Gerald McCoy, when it comes down to the locker room, I mean, it's always going to hurt. There's always going to be this impact. But I'm not saying the season is over. Like I said, we have more than enough weapons on this defensive line interior that we'll be okay. Now, granted, the run was an important element that we need to stop because we desperately was trash last year when it came to stopping the run, to be honest with you. Like, we couldn't stop the run for a damn thing. And if you go back to the division game, when we played the Rams, we got ran all over by C.J. Anderson. But we ain't going to talk about that. But so I think Gerald McCoy, as I said, was a key addition to this team. He was going to help beef up that interior D-line. But I'm confident in Tyrone Crawford. I think he's going to bring a new dimension to our team. He's solid if he's healthy. But if he's not healthy, I think some of the young guys are going to have to step up. You're going to have to step up. Gallimore, the Canadian Bulldogs, you're going to have to step up. Tristan Hill, you're going to have to step up, bruh. It's time. But I think these players are ready to step up. I mean, a lot of the reports, the tweets have been saying Tristan Hill has been playing, at a higher level this camp thus far. Now, granted, we only at the 4th day of practice, but, I mean, it's a start. So, I mean, he was only a rookie last year, and a lot of the pullback with Tristan Hill was probably from the mental aspect. And it's hard to really adapt, going from a rookie to learn the ropes of the NFL. I mean, they said he was sleeping through film, and I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of football players sleep through film sessions, but it is what it is. So I think Tristan Hill is going to be one of those players that the team's going to rally around. I heard Tyrone Crawford's interview today. He's still high on Tristan Hill. Said the kid is working. So I'm excited to see these young boys getting there on the spot. That's what it's all about. It's about getting that window of opportunity. But Cowboys fam, tell me how y'all feel, man. Do y'all think losing Gerald McCoy is a critical blow to our defense and we need to actually make another move? So I heard a lot of people talking about adding snacks. They want to add big snacks to the defensive line interior, which he's still an unsigned free agent. So he's still out there. But him and Gerald McCoy play a different position. Snacks is more of a one tech. Gerald McCoy is more of the 3. So Snacks is going to be competing pretty much with Poe. So I don't think bringing in Harrison is going to be the replacement for Gerald McCoy. I think we have more than enough as far as our defensive line is considered. I would still look kind of in the secondary area, and there's a secondary player my guy Nix keeps bringing up, Logan Ryan. I tweeted Logan Ryan hey, if you want to come to Dallas, we can make it happen. But that's where I'm at with it. So Cowboys fam, tell me how you feel, man. Do you think the season is over, or do you think that we're okay? And it is what it is. That loss is going to happen because I feel like with this whole COVID thing, shouts out to my guy Big Game James. He's been mentioning this with COVID. Players not getting the proper OTAs and preseason, different things like that. Injuries will surmount. There's going to be tons of injuries. I think there was a 49ers player as well today who had an ACL tear or something like that. So it's one of those things where every time you refresh your Twitter timeline, you just got to close your eyes and pray and hope it's not one of your guys and so people are staying healthy because I believe whoever's going to win it this year is going to come down to who can stay the healthiest, not only just physically, but also with the whole COVID situation and different things like that. So death will be a critical factor into going the long haul, which the Cowboys this season have. So let me know how y'all feel down in the comments, man. Like I said, also follow me on Twitter at JTuck151. And I follow all Cowboys fans back, the good, the bad, the ugly. Shouts out to all the support with the channel, man. Last Friday night was so litty, and I can't wait to bring back so much more content. I got things we're working on in the pipeline, man. So go ahead, like I said, like it. I appreciate all you guys for your support. We're going to continue to grow. We're still in this thing, Cowboys fans. The season's not over. It just hasn't even begun yet. So don't get too down on yourself. But we might want to slow down on all the Super Bowl talks and all that, because the sports gods they don't like to hear us talk like that. So you might want to just keep it on low. Text it to me. Don't say it out loud, man. But it's your boy J Tuck. Like I said, got new shows coming up. I'll be on live tomorrow night with my guy Sid. Thursday night with my guy Sid. Friday night Star Gang. Y'all know how we do. We just love talking Cowboys fan. We love appreciate all of y'all, man. So go ahead, stay tuned, stay connected, stay safe, stay blessed. And it's almost football season. Let's go Cowboys. Peace.